Excuse my voice. I'm currently losing it, which means my throat chakra is a little weak and I need to go on ahead and speak on this to make it strong. So here we go. On February 5th, 2026, I did a birthday reading on myself. This is a service that I used to offer on my website until I didn't anymore because not a lot of people were booking it, but I find it very insightful. So I'm going to read to you what the reading said for me and you tell me what you think. The first question that I asked was, can I have a specific message from my spirit team? The answer that I got was, be more selfish. Stop overextending yourself or promising more than you can sustainably hold. Be more selfish. The second question was, what lessons have I learned in the last year at 32 years old? The answer I got is, you have learned to trust your own spiritual authority rather than outsourcing it. You have mastered quiet resilience. True power doesn't require force, only steadiness and self-control. The third question is, what has been healed and released at age 32 for me? The answer, a long-standing pattern of emotional depletion and self-denial. There's been a quiet reclaiming of joy that doesn't depend on external validation or outcomes. Also, you've loosened mental traps. Old narratives of limitation and self-blame no longer hold the same power over you. Question 4. What mission have you accomplished in the last year? Answer. You have reclaimed your momentum and creative fire. You stepped back into action and movement even when clarity wasn't perfect. You released the need to have everything mentally defined before moving forward, trusting lived experience over overthinking. The biggest takeaway is disengaging from unnecessary conflict and competition, choosing alignment over proving a point. Question 5. What is the theme of this year of 33? Redefining success and security on your own terms. You are shifting away from inherited expectations, survival mode, and definitions of stability that no longer fit who you're becoming. There's a lesson in choosing what truly is worth preserving while releasing attachments rooted in fear rather than intention. You are learning to move wisely within systems without being overwhelmed or owned by them, using adaptability as your power. Question 6. What is my mission this year at age 33? Your mission is to step fully into embodied leadership without abandoning your emotional truth. Take up space, set the tone, and lead from lived wisdom rather than apology. Don't disengage or numb out when things feel repetitive, disappointing, or emotionally flat. The message is to stay present and receptive while holding authority. Your work is to lead with awareness, not withdrawal, even when your heart feels tired. Whew, that's a big responsibility. This is where things get very interesting. Question 7. How do I accomplish this mission? By disentangling yourself from rigid structures that limit your authority and sense of self. Release internalized rules, power dynamics, or obligations that were truly never yours to carry. Protect your energy, resources, and boundaries without slipping into fear-based control. Choose stability that supplies and supports your leadership. And lastly, what is the final message from my team about my birthday? Their message is, this birthday marks a turning point where false stability and unfinished momentum are being cleared away. You are outgrowing environments, roles, or plans that no longer feel aligned, even if they once brought excitement or belonging. There may be a brief sense of loss or emotional release as this chapter closes. The deeper message is to honor the grief without letting it define the future. What remains is still meaningful, and you are not starting from nothing. I don't know who that is going to help, but if it helps you, good. If you would like this to be a reading that I present on my website, comment below and let me know. This may be offered as a service. So thank you all for standing here and reading and listening along with me. And hopefully, once I open back up my services, this will be a service that'll be listed for birthday readings or year ahead readings. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe and thank you.